In a previous video, I mentioned in passing which heritage breeds to cross to get the hybrids that everybody seems to love. And after numerous comments of people wanting a video specifically on this subject, here it is. In this video, we're going to cover briefly what a heritage breed chicken is, why a person would want to crossbreed different heritage breed chickens, and examples of which breeds to cross to get the hybrids that everybody seems to love to raise. If you want my personal opinion on the matter as a lifelong chicken tender, I'll make that video pop up at the end of this one. Heritage breed chickens are breeds that have been recognized by the American Poultry Association before the mid-20th century for retaining consistent characteristics over long periods of time. Heritage breed chickens are known for having longer lifespans, docile temperaments, and most heritage breeds are apt to become broody. They're also known for being proficient layers and excellent foragers. On top of all that, they are considered dual purpose, meaning they can be raised for meat as well as eggs. However, there are some things that you need to know about that many people find lacking with the heritage breeds. While they do check every box, in my personal opinion, on what a chicken should be, some people see their slower growth rate as their downfall, meaning it takes them a little bit longer to turn into consistent egg layers compared to some of the popular hybrid breeds. It also takes them a good bit longer to get up to butcher weight than some of the hybrids, and when they do, there's just not quite enough meat there as some people would like. I know, some folks are just whiny. They just whiny heinies. They ain't gonna be satisfied. You give them a job sitting down, they'll stand up and quit. Anyway, some of the most popular heritage breed chickens include the Rhode Island Red, the New Hampshire Red, the Brahma, the Dominiques, or in southern Mississippi we call them Dominickers, White Leghorn, Australorps, Plymouth or Barred Rocks, Buff Orpington, Wyandottes, Cornish, Dorking, Delaware, Jersey Giant. For the sake of video length and your attention span, I'll stop there. But there are a couple of unpopular heritage breed chickens that you should probably know about. One being the Rhode Island White. This is a heritage breed whose numbers are declining rapidly. If you want to be a hero in the chicken world, start raising and promoting Rhode Island Whites. Without people like us, they may not be around much longer. One more that's often overlooked is the American Bressy. This chicken actually come out of France and has been recognized over there as a distinct breed for over 500 years. But on this side of the pond, we've got to call them American Bressy. All those heritage breeds are considered dual purpose. And on the dual purpose spectrum, some of those breeds lean heavier toward the egg side and some lean heavier toward the meat side. The Rhode Island Reds and the Leghorns are on the egg side of the middle, and the Jersey Giants and the Bressies are on the meat side of the middle. But neither one of them are on the extreme ends of the spectrum. That's where hybrids come in. They reach the far ends of the spectrum. But it's not without a trade-off. 4 of the most popular egg-laying hybrids or production breeds include the Black Sexlink, the Isa Browns, the Production Reds, and the Golden Comet. Now get your pencil and paper out because this is going to go quick, or just save this video. Number 1, the Black Sexlink, aka Black Star or Black Rock. This is a cross between a Rhode Island Red rooster and a Barred Rock hen. These are unique in that they can be sexed on hatch day. The hens will be solid black and may have a little white spot on their chest or on the back of their neck, but all the males will be solid black with a huge white dot right on top of their head. It's a clear distinction 100% of the time, hence the term sex link. You know what they are when they hatch. And then the Isa Brown. This is a tricky one. They've kept this a secret. I don't know why, but it seems like, from what I can find, they come from a long line of some complex crossbreeding. But there's no doubt about it. There is a lot of genetics from a Rhode Island Red and a Rhode Island White in the mix. So if you cross those two, you're going to get really close to an Isa Brown. Number 3 are called Production Reds. These are extremely popular around here as feed store chicks. And they're a result of crossing Rhode Island Reds and New Hampshire Reds. It ain't no wonder they come out red. And last but not least is the Golden Comet. They are a result of a cross between a New Hampshire Red rooster and a White Rock hen. This is also a sex-linked hybrid, which means what? That's right, you can tell what they are on hatch day. Golden Comet hens are red when they hatch, and all the Golden Comet roosters are white when they come out of the egg. And if you want to make a hybrid breed of chicken on your homestead for meat, there's only one cross that I'm interested in talking about. That is the Cornish Cross. They are a result of crossing a Plymouth White Rock rooster and a heritage Cornish hen, not a Cornish Cross hen. These birds grow exceptionally fast and can be raised into whole fryers in just a couple of weeks. Within 3 months of hatch day, those babies are in the deep freeze. But you have to keep good quality, high protein feed in their face around the clock to get the best results. And with the meat birds, the hatcheries have been fooling with their genetics for a whole lot longer than we backyard chicken keepers have. So take that disclaimer and please know that your Cornish Cross may not get quite as big, quite as fast as the ones that you buy from the hatchery. But if you're a reasonable person, you won't be unhappy with what you end up with. There are literally thousands of crosses that you can experiment with in your very own backyard. But like I always say, experiments don't always work out. And just so you're not surprised one day in the future, I have to tell you the rest of the story concerning these hybrid chickens. Of the 2 points I want to make, one being the lesser of the points, 2 hybrid chickens, they don't breed and create other hybrid chickens like them. They don't breed true. But the more important point to the rest of the story is this. While the production breeds do start laying at a younger age, and they do lay more eggs per year, the negative trade-off is a much shorter lifespan. Isa Browns, they don't make it but a couple of years. If you get a 5-year-old Isa Brown, you've done something exceptionally well. Golden Comets, they don't make it but 4 or 5 years typically. And the Sexlinks and the production reds, if you get 7 years out of them, you've done something. Let's take an example and crunch a few numbers. Let's say you had a golden comet that lived 4 years, giving you 300 eggs a year. That's 1,200 eggs over that chicken's life. While a heritage breed may only give you 250 eggs a year, with its longer productive life, you end up with more eggs with a heritage breed chicken. You just have to wait a little longer for them to fill your order. And while it is a fact that heritage breed chickens do live a little bit slower lives, they tend to live much longer lives. And there may be something in that we could learn from. I want to take a quick second to thank all the new subscribers and let you know that I do have a new US map on the way. And the US map is just as big as this world map, so I'll be able to put your pin more accurately where you want to be represented. I'm honored to have you, and I am devoted to creating morally clean, informative content like this for years to come, or at least for the foreseeable future. Until next time, God bless. We'll see you soon.